After checking in with your energy, be aware of your breath. Engage with your natural rhythm, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Where does your breath naturally land? Maybe start to deepen the inhales, lengthen the exhales. 3 to 4 more breaths. Final round of breath here. And then we'll meet in a tabletop. Maybe rock forward or whatever way is comfortable for you. We'll meet in our tabletop. Stack your wrists under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Draw your navel up towards your spine. Look at that space between your thumbs. And then on the inhale, curve your spine, draw your navel up, tilt your tailbone down, look at that space between your knees. One more breath here. And on the exhale, come into a cow pose, pressing your navel towards the mat, yet still engaged. Tip your tailbone and forehead up towards the sky. One more round of breath. And then alternate at your pace. Inhaling on cat, exhaling on cow. If it feels better in your body, change it up. Exhale on cat. Inhale on cow. Option to stay here in cat and cow. Option to maybe shift your weight from hip to hip. Just leaning slightly from side to side. Option to go into hip circles, lowering your glute down over your heel and drawing a circle over the other side and coming back up. If you opt for hip circles, try to keep it even. Maybe do 3 to 5 on one side, and then transition and do 3 to 5 to the other side. Focus on the exhales. One more breath here, and then we'll meet in a child's pose, stretching your arms up towards the top of the mat, glutes down over your heels. Maybe rest your forehead on the mat. And on the next breath, we'll meet in a chaturanga pose. We're going to come up and lengthen our body into a plank. Now that we're here in our plank pose, we're going to bend about halfway down, bringing the elbows in line with the rib cage. That's your chaturanga. Then we're going to push through our chest, through our arms, and lift our chest up. Thighs can rest on the mat in a cobra pose, or tuck your toes or lift yourself up with the top of your feet. Bring your thighs off of the mat in an up dog. Let's meet back in child's pose. And on the next exhale, we'll come into our plank pose. And lower down into your cobra or up dog. One more breath. And then tuck the back toes, lift your hips up, coming into a down dog. Bringing your heels down towards the mat. Stretching your fingers wide apart on the mat. Framing your ears with your biceps. Your knees can be bent or legs straight. And press your chest up towards your top of your quads. Take a moment to do a body scan. Where are the sensations? What do they feel like? Allow yourself to feel everything happening in your body. Maybe add in some movement. If you want to stay in stillness, you certainly can. Or we'll pedal our knees. Or maybe lift our heels up off the mat and lower them back down. Any little wiggles or stretches you need, feel free to take. One more breath here. We'll go through a chaturanga flow. Meeting in chaturanga on the exhale. Lowering down to cobra or up dog. One more breath. And on the exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, meeting in down dog. On the next breath, we're going to start with our right leg. Bringing our right leg up and our foot up through between our hands, meeting in warrior one. Hands can reach up towards the sky, or your arms can tee out. What feels better today? Focus on your shoulders, bringing them down out of your ears. Spine long. One more breath. On the exhale, we're going to pivot on our back foot, coming into a warrior two, bringing our back hand to go straight behind us. Maybe making a T with our arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the chest. Focus on your breath. Make sure your toes extend your knee. One more breath. Lengthen your front leg. Reach in front of you with your front fingers, and then letting your hand come either to the front of your ankle, or maybe your fingertips or palm to a block, or to the mat, landing right beside your heel or your ankle. Reach your other hand up in your triangle pose. Open your chest. Bring awareness to your spine, your shoulders. Reaching up. Looking at your top thumb or your bottom thumb. Focus on the exhale. One more breath. Meet back in warrior two, bending your front knee, lifting through your core. And then into a reverse warrior. Back hand comes to the calf. Front hand reaches up towards the sky. Or maybe add a back bend by starting to look towards the wall behind you. Bring your top fingers to the point of the wall behind you. One more breath. And we're going to cartwheel our hands coming down, framing our front foot, pivoting on the back toes, so both toes face the front of the mat. And we'll meet in a down dog. Chaturanga, your flow. Cobra or up dog, what do you need? One more breath. Meet in down dog. 5 breaths here. Always the option for stillness or movement. On the next exhale, step your left foot between your hands, meeting in a warrior one. Same options as before. Awareness to your back, your shoulders. about 5 more breaths. On the final breath, we'll meet in Warrior Two, pivoting on those back toes. Lengthen the spine, squeeze the shoulder blades. One more breath. And reach in front of you, lengthening that front leg, coming into your triangle pose, your variation. Open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades. Open up to what the universe has to offer today. Receive what it's offering you. One more breath. Meet in Warrior Two. Reverse Warrior. Backhand to the calf. Long spine straight up or a little bit of a back bend. Maybe this side needs something different. Our sides do not have to be identical. Always leave room for adjustment and curiosity. One more breath. Cartwheel. Frame that front foot. Pivot on the back toes. Meet in down dog. Chaturanga, your flow. And now we're going to speed this up.